What up, family? It's your boy Amaru, and we are here. We've gotten to the end of the year, and we've gotten to the final classic of 2022. Now, you probably just watched like the last semifinal match, and Malcolm probably stated something about whether it would be 4 or 5, and we had a fifth, and that was going to be Robert Kastner, but daddy duties, timing, schedules. We also weren't going to push it, and Robert very much insisted that we do not push it for him. So instead of Robert Kastner, who could not make it, the next gentleman up, it's always next man up. We got one, Mr. David Nishimoto, who got third place in the first semifinal. So he is here today, and I'm going to introduce him first. David, whatever the circumstances, man, you are here, and you earned it. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not supposed to be here, but thank you, Robert. I would try to do my best for filling in for him. Yeah, last match, I didn't do as great as I would have hoped, but I mean, this time I'm gonna, try to concentrate more, and then I'm going in pretty much not prepping for anything, but I just want to like play loose and do the best I can.
Hey, isn't the statement like what being prepared means when luck meets opportunity or some shit like that? I don't know, but it's here for you, man. So you're here and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just here. It's not fun.
Gonna go the other way around then. Over to Mr. Jonathan Caro. He let us know that he is one of the 2, could have been 3 people returning from last year. So it's definitely a squad for this. John, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I mean, this is a great, tough lineup here. Look, nobody's a loser today. We've all earned it. Okay, today. So I'm gonna applaud everybody, including Robert, who's also a father. I mean, he's a newborn father, so congrats to him. But you know what? I'm just here to have a great time one more time in 2022.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I just called you John, which is weird because I call you Caro and I call you Jonathan, and I said John. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't know.
Hey, I've been called all 3 of them.
All right. Next to him, still enjoying his vacation, but no robe this time.
Yeah.
Eric, how you feeling, sir? That background is dope, by the way.
Yeah, it's my brother's bedroom. Sorry, I'm going to be extra nervous because it's the finals, my first first full year playing. It's going to be fun. I'm trying to channel Mil Muertes courage, doing for the country and all of that. Because we already lost in the World Cup way back in the cup. But it's nice to be here. It's a great lineup. I've met almost everyone here, and all of them are great players. And like Caro said, it's no losers today. Everyone earned their place here, including the people in the semifinals who couldn't be here.
All right. And for me, when you see this, it'll already be done. But for me, Argentina's in the final, and I am a happy man. We're going to go up. Same background as normal. So same time, same place, same person. Tony Durso. Tony, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm out for fucking blood tonight.
Hey, let's do it.
This is legit, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Let's go. And last but not least, was supposed to be in last year's finale, but could not make it. He had scheduling issues, but he's here today. One Steve Mason. Mason, how you feeling?
I was telling you guys before. I still, I know we're treating this like a regular trivia, but I have butterflies in my stomach right now, so I'm looking forward to it. But at the same time, nervous as hell. But in the end, I'm hoping to have fun at the overall, and hopefully maybe edge out some of these competitors. We'll see.
All right. Let's do this. All right, before we start, Steve, you are cutting out where you're freezing a lot. Do you want to go out and come back in real quick just to make sure you don't freeze up on us? And lagging, apparently, I think.
Okay.
Sorry to make y'all wait a little longer.
It's frozen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
I'll do that.
Cool. Come back in and we'll let you in for a second. Oh, it does. Again, it's so much better not being live. Eric, you were rooting for Mexico or somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico, but so
okay. Sorry.
I'm kind of American because I was born in Phoenix, but I believe
okay.
in Mexico, so I gotta root for Mexico even if I know they weren't moving anywhere near this next round.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were talking about USA or Mexico or another country because I think I've asked you before, but I couldn't remember if you were Mexican. But I was like, Argentina always, just like Germany used to always whoop on Argentina. Argentina always whoops on Mexico in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say sorry, but
as long as it's in an American country in the finals, it's fine by me.
cool. If Messi loses again, God,
This is it.
it'd be so sad.
This is the
I
last
am
one.
At least he has
I
a
am
chance.
somewhat happy, but not happy that Morocco's not in because I was like,
Oh,
I do
yeah.
not want to. I do not want to root against the African team. I would just feel so horrible. So I'm sad that they lost, but I'm glad that they lost because I'd have been like, this is not cool. I don't want to do this.
Hey, both them and Croatia, they're going for the bronze. So hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Morocco takes it.
I was a little shocked that both of them were not as competitive.
Yeah.
Am I good?
Yes.
Here.
Round a
Yeah,
lot
much
better.
better.
Yeah.
Apologize for my Florida shitty internet.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Actually, I was telling you, we are not live, so that's great that we are not live. All right, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we are gonna get started. All right. All right, let's get this going. We do have 5 gentlemen here, so it is back to normal classic rules. First round, 8 different questions, 8 different categories, and the person with the lowest score will be going home. And as I mentioned in the first semifinal, we will have the regular tiebreakers for round 1 and round 2, as Rotten Tomatoes and Worldwide Box Office is a part of this lovely game. But if we do get a tie at the end of the match, we will keep asking questions to somebody. Wins the 2022 Classic Championship. Any questions, fellas?
Nope.
All right. 3 repeats. We are not live. If you really want a challenge, go ahead and do it. That's a weird thing to say, but go ahead and do it. Hopefully we will. Question number 1 comes in the category of rom-coms. Which rom-com features supporting performances from Henry Shum Jr., Gemma Chan, and Ken Jeong? Rom-coms are an underrated genre. They are
I agree. Yeah.
very, very good. They can be very, very bad, but they are very, very good when they are. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go over to Steve. Oh, he was behind, but he's there. I know he's moving. Steve.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Tony.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Eric.
Yep. Crazy Rich Asians.
Carol.
Crazy Rich Asians.
David.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians is correct. We'll go over to question number 2 in directors. Who directed the films The Gauntlet and True Crime? 1. Anthony Tisdall is yelling somewhere for this category. Anytime he gets one right, Angel gets his wings. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go over to Tony.
No, I just said Gavin Hood.
Eric.
I said Peter Weir.
Carol.
Clint Eastwood.
David.
Clint Eastwood.
And Steve.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood is correct. Clint Eastwood is correct.
He's lagging again.
Going to question number 3. We're in the realm of sports movies. What famous NHL team comes to play a group of upstarts in the 1999 movie Mystery Alaska? We will need the city and the name. City and the name. Love this movie.
Oh yeah, I love
Underrated.
hockey.
Underrated.
Awesome. Awesome movie.
What a cast! What a cast!
All
Russell
right.
Crowe. Yeah.
I've never seen it. I'm gonna guess.
We're gonna go 5, 4, 3,
One of the
2,
teams I know.
1. Pens down. We'll go down to Eric
I don't know anything about hockey, so I just said the Toronto Maple Leafs.
and Carol.
I had to study my hockey teams, and I still know a few of them. So I'm gonna guess the New York Rangers.
Jeremy with his hockey questions. David.
New York Rangers. It's a guess. It's a good guess.
Mason.
Are you serious?
Nice.
We'll get this one in before we. Again, I know he's here. He's just behind.
We're in the future.
Okay.
We are. Tony, at the same time, give me yours.
New York Rangers.
Nice.
And Steve, I see your fan moving. How far back are you from him? He's there.
Just flip it. All right. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
there it goes. No. Oh, that's going to hurt for him.
I don't see
We're
it.
going to bring it back again.
Yeah, he's frozen again.
Yeah, now he's frozen. All right. We're going to have to wait for him to come back.
Editing is going to be a challenge.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Luckily, I'm not editing them anymore.
But in this, I guess we're pausing, right?
Yeah.
I've got
So in this
New York
scenario-
Rangers.
We heard him.
Yeah, I heard.
I heard him. Yes.
We heard him. I'm going to leave it up to you, gentlemen, because usually when we go off and we don't see him, we don't take it. But I'm going to leave it up to y'all because we heard him before he dropped. Are we taking it or are we going normal thing? He dropped. We didn't see it. I am of the mind we unfortunately dropped. Didn't see him. We can't accept it.
Look, this is the championship.
Yeah,
That's agree. Yeah,
So,
agree.
I mean, if that's the
unfortunately
rule,
have
I mean,
to.
it sucks, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know. Like seriously, after that last match, I was like, "Oh, hockey."
If we heard it a little,
Yeah.
if we heard it a little sooner, I think we would have. I don't know, but
Yeah, it was just a
it was
really,
way
really
too
long
late.
time.
It was way too late.
It was way too late. Yeah.
Good guess. I knew you were gonna get that, Jonathan. Shit. I feel
No, it was like,
You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna guess. I was like, well, there's one
like-
freaking team that you're guessing.
yeah, no, it was like, okay, it can't be the LA Kings again.
Yeah.
I mean, New York, LA. I mean,
It's like
yeah.
New York and Pittsburgh are the only ones. Texas,
Yeah.
obviously, but, but
Come on, the Winnipeg Jets.
no.
I don't know anything about hockey. Not my jam.
You know, I was gonna expect the Mighty Ducks question, but it's okay. It's cool.
That's the only one I have seen. Yeah.
It's a championship. You need to ask though. Yeah, Undersea.
Yeah.
Mystery Alaska is a good film.
It is.
I have not
I
seen it.
love that movie.
I have not
That's
seen it.
awesome.
I don't think it needs to be a rated R, but yeah, it's a.
Oh, it's
pretty
R.
good. Yeah, it's an R rate. It's
Really?
yeah, for some reason it's R. but-
There might be like
good.
maybe 2 F-bombs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Is
Or
that
something.
the movie starring Russell Crowe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a
Don't
Crowe
tell
fan.
them. There could be another question about it.
Yeah.
In Mystery Alaska stars Russell Crowe.
This could just be a whole Mystery Alaska freaking.
I love
Round
it. I
two,
love
Let's
secret
see.
category.
In 1990s, in Mystery Alaska.
Oh.
You'll never guess who directed it. Do you know who directed it?
Jay Roach.
All right, hold on, guys. Let me just position this phone so I can have it standing. Okay, nope. That didn't work.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a weird edit.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everything's not, people are not doubting that I'm cheating. That's
Yeah,
why
no,
I'm-
I got you. Trying to figure out a way to be able to show your hands and all that. We understand. That might be it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, David won from the car.
He did. He did. That'll work.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Catch
3.
my answer the first time.
You cut out like way too early. So you're unfortunately gonna have to not take it just because it took like 20, 30, 40 seconds of you frozen. And then we heard you. And now so we're I'm gonna bring you in and say we didn't hear it in time. Unfortunately. All right. All right. Real quick, Steve, can you give me a thumbs up? I just want to see how far back you are if you are. Okay, you're good. You're perfect. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Portal jumping, as you can see. Unfortunately, Steve's answer was given a little bit too long after he was frozen, and we didn't see him, so we cannot accept his answer. But he is now in the car, ready to go for the rest of the way. The answer was the New York Rangers. But from there, we are going to keep going for question number 4 in the 2010s. In the film Need for Speed, who plays Monarch, the host of the underground race competition? Phantom points for anybody who actually has seen this film, because I continuously forget.
Phantom points. I get phantom points.
Phantom points. There you go.
I've never seen it.
I think I've seen half of it. I don't remember.
5.
It's a blur.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm gonna go to Steve.
Michael Keaton.
And Tony.
Slime.
I said Aaron Paul, the only person I knew in the movie.
Eric.
I said Michael Keaton.
Carol.
Yeah, it's 50-50. I put Michael Keaton as well.
David.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton is correct. Michael Keaton is correct.
Well, this is awesome.
The only
Question.
two people I knew were in the movie. Yeah.
Question number 5, coming in plot summary. Name the 1970s film. An Irish rogue wins the heart of a rich widow and assumes her dead husband's aristocratic position in 18th century England. That low-key sounds about like 4 or 5 different movies. Just one marker is the only thing that makes the difference to me. But it sounds very similar to a lot of things. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go over to David.
Barry Lyndon.
Steve.
I didn't have it. I just put Taking a Pelham 1 to 3 for some reason.
Tony.
The worst Kubrick movie, Barry Lyndon.
The Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. That would be a great plot summary for that one. That'd be weird. Eric.
Yeah, Barry Lyndon.
Carol.
What's a guess?
Barry Lyndon.
It's the only thing that came to mind.
Barry Lyndon is correct.
I actually really like that.
Taking a Pelham.
Question.
The worst one is The Killing, by the way.
Oh.
The Killing is way worse.
Oh, absolutely not.
I like it.
Question number
I don't
6.
like The Killing.
In family films. In Home Alone, why doesn't Kevin want to share a bed with his cousin Fuller? I am of the mindset that the one Lost in New York is better than the original. Also could be because I grew up on that one and went back to the original. But I love.
They're
Lost
both like 1A, 1B. Yeah.
Top 5 Christmas movies on My Size Breakdown right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, top
Pens
5.
down. Going over to Carol.
His cousin wets the bed.
David.
He wets the bed.
Steve.
He wets the bed.
Tony.
He wets the bed.
Eric.
It's been a while since I've seen it. He farts too much. I said.
Oh, man.
That's
It's
valid.
been a while.
Valid, close, but not correct. He wets the bed is the correct answer.
Yeah, I like the second one a lot more, too.
Yeah. Question number 7, coming in crime. Which actress plays Detective Trudy Joplin in the 2006 film Miami Vice? 2006's Miami Vice, which I saw in theaters and never, ever again. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Tony.
I said Eva Mendes.
Eric.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Eva Mendes.
Arrow.
I put Bai Ling.
David.
I had Naomi, and I couldn't figure her last name. So.
Mesa.
Naomi Harris.
Naomi Harris.
Yeah.
Naomi Harris is correct. Going into the last question, I got Steve with 5, David and Carol with 6, Tony with 4, and Eric with 3. So we'll see if we'll go to the tiebreaker or not. Question number 8 in movie quotes. What 1990s film features the line, "On the day of my judgment, when I stand before God, and he asked me why did I kill one of his true miracles, what am I going to say? That it was my job?" This is a long one. Try not to put any indentation in it or anything like that. So especially harder when it's the first time reading the quote.
Yeah.
All right. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. For dramatic effect, we're going to go to Carol first.
But a time to kill.
David.
The Green Mile.
Steve.
Fallen?
Tony.
Green Mile.
Eric.
Yeah, the Green Mile.
The Green Mile is correct. And with that, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to Eric.
Good game.
Came in this year, did his thing. Eric, if you haven't, go look at Multiplex. Sign up over there as well. Love to see you in more places.
Thank you. Yeah,
Open Night Trivia League, all those places. We'd love to see you around, sir. Not
yeah,
just
good luck, everyone.
All right, man.
Sure. Yeah.
Have
See
a
you
good
again.
Good game.
Good job, Eric.
All right. So coming in, just making sure I have Steve and Tony at 5. Had to switch the markers up. I got David at 7 and Caro at 6. All right. With that, we're going to go into round 2, whereas I did not put a wheel together, of course, because I do that all the time. But with David in the lead, sir, tell me 2 numbers between 1 and 7.
It's a big one. It's a big decision. I'll go to 3 and 5. 3 and 5.
All right, 3 and 5. Carol, another 2 between 1 and 7.
All right. Let's go 6 and 1.
6 and 1. Steve, you were here first, sir. So give me another number between 2 and 1 and 7. We already got 1, 3, 5, and 6 picked.
8.
1 and 7.
Oh, 1 7. Sorry about that. Let's go 2.
2. So that, Tony, we have 4 and 7 left.
Let's do 4.
4. All right. So 7 is the secret category. On top of the secret categories for this final, our categories are Ryan Reynolds, holiday movies, animated, true crime movies, and movie release dates post 2000. All right. Wheels primed. Wheels blind. I said that last time. I like to say it again. 2.
Yes.
2. So, Steve, do you want to hear the categories again, or do you know where you're going, sir?
Let me hear the categories again, please.
So we got Ryan Reynolds, holiday movies, animated, true crime movies, movie release dates post 2000, and for double the points, our secret category.
Let's go animated.
All right, animated it is.
I didn't want.
All right. Oh, and I'm so happy about this first question just because I can do this. Question 1 in animated. Who provides the voice of Slade Wilson in Teen Titans Go to the Movies? Slade Wilson. It always goes Slade. I'm sorry. I love that. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to hopefully go over to Steve. Are we going to go over to Steve? No.
Oh, here Here we
Huh?
go again.
Oh,
got it.
Let's do
all
Ron
right.
Perlman.
Rom.
Tony,
I know he plays a Wade Wilson, so I said Ryan Reynolds.
Caro,
Yeah, I think it was Ron Perlman. I put Nicolas Cage.
and David.
Yeah, it's Joel Manganiello.
We got our first dirty sweep.
Oh.
It is Will Arnett.
Oh,
Will
wow.
Arnett.
Batman and his Deathstroke.
Yeah, he is. Question number 2. The main events of the film Minions: The Rise of Gru takes place during which decade?
Oh my God.
I saw the original Minions for free on behalf of Marshawn Lynch, and then I just got to shake the man's hand, and it was a beautiful day in Oakland. I loved it. Marshawn Lynch is a national treasure. And she'll always be a national treasure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to keep it up top of Steve.
70s.
All right. And Tony.
I also said 70s.
Carol.
1980s.
And David.
For 1960s.
The 70s is correct. 70s is correct. Question number 3 in animated. Which Disney animated movie follows animal characters named Duchess, Marie, and Toulouse? I do believe I pronounced that last one correctly, spelled Toulouse. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tony.
The Aristocats.
Kara.
Finally. The Aristocats.
Oh, thank
David.
God. Aristocats.
Mesa.
Your wrist pads.
Hold your board up, sir. Keep it up there. Don't erase it.
Uh-oh.
I think we froze on you again, man. I am so sorry. This is an unfortunate turn of events for you. I do apologize. There it is. All right. Got it. Cool.
Oh.
Right on time, too.
Right
Right on time. My God.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I mean,
I'll give him that one.
yeah, we're cool. I think, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
But next time.
Yeah. Yeah, you should go to him first all the time, I think.
Yeah.
Might be the safe.
Yeah.
Steve, I don't got a video for you. There it is. We got that one in. So you're good. We got that one in. But we're going to go to you first from here on out. So you're good.
Okay.
I want to double check the score because of that. I got Steve and Tony at 7, David at 8, Carol also at 7.
Yes.
Sounds
Cool.
right.
Cool beans.
Right.
All right.
Do you want to switch me? And...
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. And fourth and final question in animated. Which Pixar film features the line, "This is where I live. It's got a disco. It's got a dune buggy and a whole room just for trying on clothes"? I got to rewatch the new Pixar films. I think I've only seen one of them more than once. And I loved it. But the other ones, I got to do a rewatch. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
1. David with his first repeat. Which Pixar film features the line, "This is where I live. It's got a disco. It's got a dune buggy and a whole room just for trying on clothes"? We hadn't used a repeat yet, and low-key forgot that we got them. But yes, we do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Steve.
Toy Story 3.
Tony.
Toy Story 3.
Caro.
It's gonna be interesting. Toy Story 3.
David.
Toy Story 3.
It is going to be very interesting. It's going into round 3. We have a 3-way tie between Steve, Tony, and Carol with 8, meaning 2 of those gentlemen are moving forward,
Minions.
and one of them are going to be leaving us. David, what are we doing? Are we doing Rotten Tomatoes or are we doing worldwide box office?
Man, I'll go worldwide box office.
Worldwide box office.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
He did,
Sorry.
he did it. Eric, I'm gonna bring you in real quick because you're
We're
still
fine.
here. Make a decision.
We're
Are
going
we
to
going
David's place
movie
right now.
A or are we going movie 2?
Let's go with movie 2, aka B. Sure.
All right. Thank you, sir. Movie 2. All right, gentlemen. We are going worldwide box office. Wanted to make sure we didn't have a weird tie on this one. That's what David said. The worldwide box office for The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Oh.
The Chronicles of Narnia. The Chronicles of Narnia. Lazy Sunday. Worldwide box office for Prince Caspian.
All right, I'm gonna write down.
Let's see if maths is going to come into this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Steve, what you got?
250 million.
All right. And then we got Tony
I said 375 million.
and Carol.
But 783 million.
All right. I need to do some maths here, gentlemen. I think I have it, but just checking.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Leaving us, unfortunately, for this classic, the furthest away from 419 million is Jonathan Caro. Caro, unfortunately. Thank you for coming in, sir. It's a horrible way to end it, but classic is classic is classic is classic.
Yeah. All right.
Always great to have you,
Good
man.
job, John.
Hang out in the back.
Good job, man.
As always, we'll bring you back at the end.
All right. Kill it. Go on, kill
All right. It would not be a classic without one of those happening. So we got David in the lead with 9, and Steve and Tony right behind him with 8. And we got gain a point, lose a point. Round 3. Let's do this. Question number 1 in comic book movies. Who plays the actress portraying Hela in Thor, Love, and Thunder? It is unfortunate for me to say, but this is the only movie in the MCU I do not like. I will have to rewatch it to see if it moves up to I can deal with it. However, the goats are goated. I love those things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Mason.
Melissa McCarthy.
Tony.
Melissa McCarthy.
David.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy is correct. We're going to go over to question 2 in classics. Gary Cooper won an Oscar for playing a real-life World War I marksman in this 1941 film. I always love it when Jeremy turns this into Jeopardy. So all of you probably should answer what is, but you don't have to. There will be no points taken away for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve.
Sergeant York.
David.
Sergeant York.
Tony.
Sergeant York.
Sergeant York is correct. Question number 3 comes in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for the films Zootopia, Bad Times at the El Royale, and Jojo Rabbit? The dreaded scores and soundtracks. Well, dreaded for some, okay for others. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mesa.
Mark Mothersburg.
Tony.
It's between 2. I said Alexander Desplat.
David.
So I spelled it Mark Mothersburg. Bog.
Mark Mothersbaugh is how it's said, but the answer is Michael Giacono.
Damn it, that was who I was thinking.
Oh shit! Well, there you go.
So spelling or not,
Woo, never mind.
that was incorrect. Michael Giacchino was the correct answer. I understand where you're coming from though, because he does follow Taika a lot. Question number 4, coming in horror thriller. The events of the 2016 film The Witch take place during which century? We will take the name of the century or the numbers. The Vivitch, I think is the correct pronunciation of that one. All right. We go 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't know what happened in my hands there. 1. Mason.
I put 18th century.
Tony.
I said 17th century.
David.
I put 17th century too.
The 17th century is correct. 17th century is correct. All right. With that, I do believe that Steve has officially gotten 3rd place here, but Tony is down 1 to David. So
You're me, Tony. So.
Yeah, I always don't go through this. I just say, get the answer right, fellas. That's what you want to do.
They're gonna play.
Last question. Yep, gonna go to you first, Tony. Steve. 1980s is our final category. Which TV actor stars as Chuck Lumley, a mild-mannered morgue assistant who starts running a brothel in the 1982 comedy Night Shift? Caro back there is screaming, utterly screaming. We're gonna go.
I'm gonna repeat it one more time.
All right, David with the second repeat. Which TV actor stars as Chuck Lumley, a mild-mannered morgue assistant who starts running a brothel in the 1982 comedy Night Shift? Oh, Giacchino. It's always that one question. Always that one question. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mason, what did you have?
I have Henry Winkler.
Tony.
Henry Winkler.
David.
Henry Winkler.
And your winner, luck meets opportunity.
Sorry guys.
The champion for Classic 2022 coming literally out from the shadows. When David Nishimoto, if this doesn't show you why any of the 8 individuals who are in the semifinals are deserving of any of these spots and can win at any given day, this shows it. I'm going to start with you, Steve. You had some ins, you had some outs, but you ended up getting to the final round. How you feeling about this last Classic of the year, sir?
Glad that it's kind of over. Besides all the shitty internet issues and everything, but I'm kind of glad. 3rd place is not terrible. 3rd out of hundreds of players that we've had and placing in the finals, and luckily I didn't get too booted out where I would actually have to been kicked out the stream, literally. But no, man, I love this. I'm hoping to make another magical run next year, and we'll see what happens. But I'm down to do this next year all over again, and I love everybody here. Hopefully the next time we do this, I'm gonna probably be in the library trying to very quietly with a stable internet connection. So I learned my lesson this year. Next year, stable internet connection will be installed.
Hey, you made it through, so that's all that matters. Gonna go down to Eric. Eric, you did make it past round 1, but you didn't make it to the final. And again, not playing since September, and then coming out and making the final in a murderer's row of semifinalists. Man, how you feel?
Yeah, I never thought I would make it this far. If I had gotten the Teen Titans Go movie, it would have been a dirt sweep. I'm surprised by what I know, but unfortunately, I didn't make it to that round. But it happens. Yeah, like you said, everyone here could have won any other day. And look, David, you thought you didn't belong here, but you won. That lucky you are, and you're a really good player. So congratulations on that. And to everyone here, everyone played great. Yeah, I got the Sergeant George one. I was surprised I got that one too. That like on the back of my mind in the Wikipedia article that who won for that? Yeah, but that's the kind of question. Great questions, by the way. Who wrote these ones? Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah, great questions. I hate hockey now, but but great questions overall. So I don't know what to say. Yeah, see you next season.
Yeah, and if anybody knows knowing about the questions after they're out, Caro, I saw you back there, man. I did, and you can consider yourself close enough to third place. But again, the tiebreaker gets everybody, and it got you today. But as always, you're just a great competitor here, man. Consummate professional. How you feeling, sir?
David, you are very lucky to knock me out with that worldwide box office. I knew all 5 of them.
There you go.
Yeah, so Minions killed me. Minions killed me today. But and of course the worldwide box office. But but this was a heck of a season for me and for all these competitors. I've been playing consistently, putting myself in first and second, always in contention. And these were some tough questions today. I was just cheering on everybody to see who's going to get the win. Also, I'm cheering for Steve for his internet. And everybody did a great job. Eric did a fantastic job. Mesa, you kept it up with the internet. Well done. Tony, well done, sir. Good season. And David, I don't play with you as much during the year, but it was an honor to play you actually twice now. It's both semifinals and the finals. And you deserve this. Great job.
Tony, fuck Michael Giacchino.
Essentially. Oh, man. I was back and forth between those two, and I was like, for some reason, I think Alexander Desplat. But, what are you going to do? It doesn't hurt to lose to someone like David. David's awesome. Just flat out. He's a faction mate, and frankly, typically, if we're in the same match, I'm typically losing to him anyways. So it's just, it's just how it rolls. But overall, always fun playing Classic, and can't wait to have it go next year. It's funny. Last year I finished third. This year I finished second. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. But again, as I said, it came in, got the spot, took advantage of the spot, got the win. Our Classic champion for 2022 won David Nishimoto. David, how are you feeling, sir?
Feeling good. It's my third snowball, I think, and then finally I won one of these, and in the most unlikely way. So I feel bad for doing it like this, but it was a really good match. I thought I was a goner with that animated category. I'm not great with that one. But everyone here is fantastic players, and it's the first time seeing Eric. Second time seeing Eric ever, and just seeing him play trivia.
You beat me when you were in the car.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't love him. But everyone's a great player here. It was a heck of a year. I just can't wait to play next year. Do this all over again.
Yep, definitely a heck of a year. I gotta say to Sandy, to Jeremy, Malcolm, Jay, Bar, who got me writing classics in the first place. As this will be the last one I am hosting, because I'm back. Damn it, I'm back. I will be competing.
Good.
It's regular movie trivia, so that doesn't amount to much of anything except that I'm okay at it. But either way, for Steve, for Tony, for Eric, for Jonathan, for David, and one more time, thank you all for letting me host this for a couple years and write some questions that y'all either loved me or hated me for. But one more time.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All right then. I don't know what the fuck just happened.